Hello everyone. So I started playing the full version of Geometry Dash when during the 2.0 update, and I'm excited to look back on some of the positive moments, such as the excitement these demon levels I'm about to discuss brought to the GD community. So many people criticized 2.0 demons for being too generic and similar. I agree that 1.9 and 2.0 have brought more demons that stand out as being different than 2.0 has. However, there are some 2.0 demons that have in fact stood out from the others and have been very influential to creating in the past few years, and perhaps more influential than many of the demons in 1.9 and 2.1. Okay, so this first level that I'm talking about is Aluminum by Zobros. And I guess most people probably wouldn't think of this level, but I feel like it was made in very early 2.0, and it was also unique for its time for 2.0. Like, a lot of levels I think just showcased effects, and this had very interesting gameplay as well. Such as, or maybe it didn't really have great or amazing effects, but it had really good gameplay, hard robot jump timings and use of green orbs of the ship, and they were definitely an inspiration on the gameplay in this level is definitely an inspiration for future 2.0 demons ranging from easy to extreme difficulty. Okay, so for number 9, I have Sour Cream 2. So I feel like this level, it just has some gameplay that I haven't really seen in any other level, even throughout 2.1. So Galvatron's dual wave, it has some it's just a very unique gameplay where you don't stay, or you just don't go on the path you're expecting to go. I mean, it's pretty interesting. You kind of have to play it to really understand it. And a funny games part where you have to click to make blocks change from solid to non-solid, and that's done in Lonely Travel where the spikes change from solid to non-solid, but it hasn't been done with the blocks you have to jump on. At least I haven't really seen it in any other famous level. And also Surf Punch's part with the blocks just appear in the wave, that just where the wave corridors build themselves up. It's just very cool. So yeah, basically it's just very unique. That's why it's so good. Okay, for number 8, I have Psychosis by Heinz. So Heinz levels from 2.0 on later all have great gameplay, but I'd say this is the best of them all. This level really showcases just how good Heinz's gameplay can get. It's his gameplay mainly consists of fast pace and just has a variety of movements with each game mode. And well, it's kind of hard to describe it. You kind of have to play a lot of Heinz levels to really understand it. And the gameplay showcased in Psychosis has inspired levels by other creators, and famous levels in particular, such as Kitty by Felix, Herman Darwin, and Frustration by Alkali. Okay, for number 7, I have Alter Game X by Serp Hunch, and throughout 2.0, Serp Hunch made a lot of Alter Game levels, but they were mainly just simple. They were just simple to play, but when Alter Game X was made, this showed how mini games of GD could be difficult enough to become part of a demon. And this idea of making a really difficult compilation of mini games such as Alter Game X does in such a good way has inspired levels like Game Time and Nintendo, which come out later on. Okay, so for number 6, I have The Theorist by Novel Boy. So I think by many people this level is known to be a 2.1 fan-made level because of the fake dash orbs that Novel Boy tried to recreate, but that's not really why it's good. it's good for some other reasons. Like, first of all, this level showed just how much potential there was for making effect levels in the 2.0 update because of its very colorful and detailed background designs. The second drop, like, that can be seen especially at the UFO and the wave, and even in the last duel. And it also has some very unique gameplay with incredible music sync, and I think the sync can best be seen in the first drop. Hey, number 5, I have Space Locked, and I really like this level because in addition to having like amazing gameplay, it just uses the key 2.0 features very perfectly. Like, I mean, by these features, moving objects and boss fights. And it also has some very fun asymmetrical duels. Like, throughout the level, it has just moving objects that, like that are used in a way that is like fair gameplay, and the boss fights are just so fun. And the duels are also just better than you'd see in many levels. Okay, so for number 4, I have Falling Up by KrmaL 50, or formerly KrmaL 50, now KrmaL. But the reason why this is ranked so high on my list, well, it's not quite at the top, but it's because it's just simply beautiful because of all its background designs. Like, it uses the background design so well. Like, at the beginning of the level, it has like 2D buildings in the background that looks kind of like skyscrapers. I think a lot of other 2.0 levels have that, but it makes like lights flash in the windows, like the windows flash yellow, making them look like they're lighting up, and that's so cool. And for the part right after that, there's like a part with stars in the sky, and there's also like a moon that is something that looks like a moon that's just twirling around. That looks so cool. And my favorite part in terms of background design overall was the ending parts. So, like, in like the last ship and wave parts, there's the background has like a rain effect, and it looks like it's raining, and the rain is just moving in a way that looks so good. Like, I don't think I've ever seen rain used that well. And this might be hard to like interpret about the level. I don't know if maybe I should have realized this earlier, but then when you go into the last duel, then it like then it's supposed to resemble like leaving a rainstorm, because there's like rainbows that flash in the background, and the sun also flashes its rays. Just absolutely beautiful background design. I don't think I've seen any level that has like a more interesting background design. Like, other levels might have more detailed background design, but this background design like has movements and stuff that's just so unique. And in addition to like the background designs, like some of the gameplay is also very unique, like such as the last duel, even though people might not like it very much. Okay, so for number 3, I have Retention, and I think this is so good because, well, this level is not known for its awesome gameplay, and well, because it's Insane Demon, like, around the time of 2.0, people considered Insane Demons to have difficulty in just, like, hard, like, difficult ship and wave parts, but this has, like, difficulty in, like, hard timings with a variety of gameplay instead of just, like, ship and wave parts. And I think this has, like, had an influence on, like, difficult levels like Insane and Extreme Demons all the way, like, throughout the rest of GD history since this level was made. And yeah, okay, so for number 2 on this list is Artificial Ascent with ViPriN and more. So I think this level seemed like the perfect Extreme Demon when it came out, because it has like very unique gameplay as well as great decoration for 2.0, and you didn't really see that in like a lot of the Extreme Demons of like 2015 and 2016. Like, there was like a lot of like a lot of the extreme demons just like focused on kind of one thing, like Bloodbath just focused on difficult shit pretty much, and like say Hell and Sonic Wave just focused a lot on difficult waves, and this level had like a variety of gameplay which like made it seem more fun. Well, I'm not really sure actually how fun it is because I haven't played it very much, but people seem to think that was very interesting when it came out, and very good for an extreme demon. And I think it also encouraged, like, maybe, I think you could say it encouraged levels like, Plasma Pulse Finale, which weren't, like, very generic extreme demons. Like, I think it encouraged, like, people to make extreme demons that had very creative gameplay, such as Plasma Pulse Finale. Okay, so for my number 1 pick, it is Lonely Travel. You probably wouldn't have expected this, but this level was just so influential and such a good level. Like, yeah, I think its influence was like more so than just how good it was. This level, I would say it was quite a breakthrough in decoration, like, and because, like, every part has such, like, vivid and beautiful decoration, and it was, looking at the different decorations, like, made the level so exciting to play, because, like, a lot of XLs, I think, they get boring, but this level has, like, so many cool and different decorations throughout the level, and, like, as you know, this level has been an inspiration for future travel levels, like Dim Travel and Dark Travel, and many others. And I think it's also an inspiration for creators to start creating a lot of like extra long demons, like 5 or 6 minute long ones, like such as the Lost Existence. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be that long, like levels like extreme demons like Carnage Mode and Zodiac. It's not directly related to Lonely Travel, but I think it caused like a trend to start making XXL levels. Okay, so after hearing my top 10 now, I'm gonna give some honorable mentions. Okay, so here are my honorable mentions. Number 1, have a boss fight. This level really showed the potential of the 2.0 editor through its objects that sort of look like they're 3D, such as like the kappas, the air horns, and the grains of salt that features throughout the level. Number 2 is the Badland by Edicts. Similar to Space Locked, it used the main new features of the 2.0 editor, which were our boss fights and moving objects, very well. So the third one is Blast Furnace by Samifying. This level had very unique and well-synced gameplay, similar to the gameplay of the Theorist by Novel Boy. It also had like some pretty good block and background design that are memorable. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. So in the future, I'm planning to do another top 10 video where I rank the best theme demons of the game, and those can be from any update. And tell me in the comments if you have any ideas for other top 10s I should do. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first top 10, and I think it was kind of fun to make, but it took a lot of work to come up with the levels that I was gonna list and to come up with the order of them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, I guess, of the work it took. So yeah, see you around the corner. Bye.